If you are a law student or you're planning to become one, you've probably asked yourself this one question at least once. Should I opt for litigation, corporate law, judiciary, or maybe something completely different? But here's the truth that no one tells you. Before you decide what you want to become in law, you first need to understand what skill sets you must have to survive and succeed in this profession. Because law is just not about degrees, it's about discipline, thinking, communication, and resilience. And in this video, I am going to break down the non negotiable skills that every law student has to build during the law school, no matter what career path you choose eventually. Hi, I'm Aishwarya Sandeep, a media and IPR lawyer with over 16 years of experience. And through this series, I'm not only going to help you study law, but actually build a career in law. This is part one of the series where we focus on the foundation. In the next videos, I will specifically break down the career path in law and exact roadmap to enter them. So let's get started. Now, the biggest mistake most law students make is this. They focus only on marks, internship, and certificates. They completely ignore skill building. Let me be very clear. Legal profession does not reward you for how much you have studied. It rewards you for how effectively you can apply what you know. And that only comes from skills. The first and the most important skill, legal research. If you cannot research, you cannot survive in law. Whether you're in litigation, corporate law, academia, or policy, you will constantly need to find case laws, statutes, amendments, interpretation. Now, good research isn't about Googling or asking ChatGPT what to do next. It's about knowing where to look, what to look for, and how to verify it. Start using platforms like SSE Online, Manupatra, or even reliable free sources like indianqanun.org. Because a lawyer who cannot research is like a doctor who cannot diagnose. The second skill that a lawyer or a law student needs is legal writing. This includes drafting notices, contracts, petitions, articles, opinions, etc. Moving further, your writing not only reflects your thinking. If your writing is unclear, your argument is weak. Start writing regularly, even if no one is reading. For example, you can start by writing case summaries, blog posts, LinkedIn articles, LinkedIn posts, because clarity in law is clarity in power. Now, let's talk about something most students underestimate, communication. And no, it's not just about speaking fluent English. It's about structuring your thoughts, arguing logically, listening carefully, responding effectively. Whether you're in a court, a boardroom, or a client meeting, your ability to communicate will redefine success. Law is not about memorizing section, it is about analysis. You need to break down facts, identify issues, apply the law, reach legal, logical conclusions. Start questioning everything you read. Ask, why did the court decide this? Could there be another interpretation? That is how real lawyers think. Now, let's be honest. Law school can get overwhelming. Internships, assignments, exams, competitions. If you don't manage your time, you will burn out. Discipline is what separates average students from successful lawyers. Start small, fix study hours, daily reading habits, build consistency over intensity. Because in law, consistency is what wins. And this is a skill set no textbook is going to teach you. Networking. Your opportunities in law often come through people. Seniors, professors, colleagues, mentors build genuine in relationship, not for shortcut, but for growth. Attend events, connect on LinkedIn, stay in touch. Because sometimes your next opportunity is just one conversation away. And finally, ethics. This is something that's non-negotiable. As a lawyer, you will deal with confidential information, client trust, sensitive matters. Your reputation in this case is your biggest asset. And once lost, it almost becomes impossible to rebuild. So start early. Be honest, be accountable, be professional. The LinkedIn posts that you see wherein, law students are flaunting, they have gone to this court, they have done this, they have done that. It may be something that's indirectly harming your reputation and reducing your chances. I will break down different career options in law and give you a clear roadmap for each one, from litigation to corporate law, judicial academia, and beyond. Always, let me tell you something very honestly. Law is not an easy profession. It requires patience, it requires resilience, and sometimes it also requires you to start from zero. But if you build these skills early, you will always stay ahead. So before you decide which career in law is right for me, ask yourself, do I have these 7 skills? Because they are your foundation. Okay. If you found this video helpful, do like, share, and subscribe to Law School Uncensored, and let me know in comments which career path in law are you most interested in. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep building your legal career.